name is Maurice Hickman. I'm a journeyman glass worker at Brin Northwestern Glass, and this is my Brin story. I've been with Brin since October of 1997. How I ended up working for Brin Northwestern Glass was kind of like a fluke. I was working in an office job, and it was just so kind of boring and mundane to me. So I just went into the Urban League and asked if they had any job placement services. And the guy told me, yeah, I got a job that I think would fit you. So he gave me a lead to come down to Brin, and I walked in through the door, and 27 years later, here I am. When I first got here, I was just looking for a new job. I didn't expect to be journeyman. I didn't even think about being a journeyman, to tell you the truth. But as I got in, and you're working with the older guys, and you're seeing, I can move up. I can do what they're doing. As far as the core values of Brin go, I believe they were always unwritten. Years ago, a group of guys, we got in the Dart League, and they sponsored us for the Dart League. Mr. Nelson gave my daughter a $500 scholarship to go to college. They just, you feel like kind of like family. The people that I've worked here with for a long time know my kids. They've been around. Some guys have been around when my kids were born, and now they're graduated from college. So it's like a family affair. We take pride in our jobs. Whenever my wife and I are out, if I'm in a store, I always rub the glass and stuff, trying to feel what type of edge work it is. And my wife hates that, but it's just something I do. And I can usually tell, I'm like, that's not our work. We do much better work than that. What I love most about my job, even though it's we do the same thing every day, it's not really the same thing. Sometimes you're rushing orders and stuff like that, last minute orders. So it kind of keeps you on your feet. I'm 57 years old. I'm getting old now. So, but it kind of keeps you young. I don't think I'm old until sometimes I sit back and watch the younger dudes and like, oh man, I used to do that, or I used to think like that. I've been around this long, and I've seen so many people come and go, and I'm like an old tree. I'm just still here blowing in the wind. I guess there's a myth that the ESOP and the shop are two separate entities. But here at Brin, that's not the case. In my opinion, we are one. And when the shop office people do their job correctly, it makes it so much easier for us to do our job. And when we communicate, that's one thing I do like about Brin, that I have the freedom to actually go into the office if I have a question, and I have them a lot. The fact that I can walk through the office and speak to anybody I want to at any time. Piece of advice I would give to somebody considering a union job: learn what's going on, learn more than just your area. Master what you're doing, and then learn little bits of what everybody else is doing. It'll make your job easier if you know what the person that feeds you your glass is doing, or why they're doing it. It makes so much easier, and it makes the person that you're giving the glass to easier if you know what they're doing. So I feel confident that we're moving in the right direction. Doug was a good person. He was a good guy. You knew where you stood with Doug Nelson, and he didn't seem like he played favors with anybody. Bill's a stand-up guy too. I like Bill, except for I don't like the fact that he's a Packer fan, but whatever. PK is refreshing, actually. She's I don't know if it's because she's a female and she brings a different perspective, but she just seems really accessible. Especially Bill and PK. I don't feel like I work for them as much as I feel like I'm working with them. So I think Brin is going in the right direction. I think under PK's leadership, we're going to go far. We show up, we bring it, we do it right. My name is Maurice Hickman, and that was my Brin story.